I discovered that there is increase in the number of cases of goiter, especially among the younger folk from 21 to 30, which actually is abysmal, not supposed to be. So I have been noticing this for some time and I was troubled. I could also have sat down like other people without bothering myself, but I believe in that mantra, use your profession to make the world better. I took it upon myself to find out what actually could be the reason. Initially, I had thought that maybe the young girls involved were abusing contraceptives. So the first thought that came to my mind was possibly it was due to excessive use of contraceptives. But as a medical doctor, I have to carry out my investigation through history taking and possibly and also examination. But to my greatest, so in doing that, I visited two popular places. I stayed around the Kyusa market in Benin City. I spent good 2 hours there under the sun to find out my major age group I was actually looking at is those within the age of 21 to 30. That goiter, increase in goiter was actually not common in that age group. So I spent 2 hours at a Kyusa market in Benin under the sun just to wait and see those that were having within that age group. The 2 weeks later, I went to New Benin market too to stay and also watch. So I met with them, introduced myself, did good history taking, and also for the one that needed examination, I also did physical examination. That's what doctors call it. To my surprise, from history taking, I'm not supposed to see everything online because you also have to protect their privacy. I now discovered to my shocking surprise that one of them, the one that was 21 years old, was a virgin. So I have to be sure because science is evidence-based. I took the girl to where I was working before. Through her consent is through her agreement. I examined her and actually saw that she was a virgin. The hymen was still intact. So that tells you it was not due to contraceptive. So I tried to find out what was common among everything they said through history. And I discovered that they all told me that they consume fufu, some people call it Akpu, some call it Santana, that they consume fufu excessively. In fact, one of them even told me she consumed fufu 3 times a day for financial reasons. The others told me they consume fufu 2 times a day. So I now knew it was linked to fufu. I had to make further investigation as a doctor. We were told years ago during our medical school that cassava contains cyanide, that is a progoitrogen. Progoitrogen means those things that can make somebody have that goiter. Just as I said, I will simplify it so that everybody will understand it. Because using those medical language will make some people not to be abreast with what I was saying. So I now say, okay, maybe because yes, cassava contains cyanide that can cause goiter. Okay, is it that possibly during this processing of this cassava that maybe they are eating it half done, it was not well cooked? Because if it is not well cooked and they consume it, possibly the cyanide was not fully destroyed. That can be a cause. But they all told me that even after buying it, they still prepared it, and the ones they ate were well cooked. So the issue of not cooking it very well because of as a cause of why cyanide they can ingest it so much is out of there. So I was trying to figure out what then would be the cause of it, since they all told me that it is well cooked before they ate it. I took the research further by visiting those people that process and make the fufu. The first woman I met told me, I said, "Madam, how are you preparing this fufu? I'm disturbed because I'm linking this fufu to the increased incidence of goiter in ladies within the age of 21 to 30. She now said in her language, "Oga, me not dey add am, but other people wetin dem come dey do na dem dey add detergent dey join cassava so that make the cassava quick soft so that dem quick go sell am. I was shocked. So because of time, I met another 8 to 9 people at different time, at a different environment, and they all told me that some people, other people don dey add chemicals dey join cassava now to make the cassava quick ferment. They said some sell detergent, some sell carbide, they sell different things, some sell iron nail. Are you getting it? So, well, what I find out is that normally when you soak cassava to process it to fufu, it takes average of, according to, they take average of 4 to 6 days for it to be softened so that they can process it. But they said that once you add that detergent to it, by the next day the thing is already softened, so it help them to process it on time and convert it into finished product and sell and make money. So that is part of the issue. So I also did my research for that to find out which detergent you even dey use sell. They now said it is clean. That clean detergent is the one that works better and faster. That's what others add to make the cassava fast, to quickly ferment. Are you getting it? So they have wickedly or ignorantly be giving people all these chemical products to eat. And having discovered that, I was shocked. That when I now knew, yes, this is possibly where this increased incidence of goitre is coming from. This is what I want the government to do. First and foremost, let the government call a stakeholders meeting of all the local government chairmen within the state, where they will be sensitized and giving lectures on what I'm saying now, that they should discourage the producer of Akpu from adding detergent, carbide, and all manner of things. So, having sensitized the local government chairmen, they should go back to their various local governments and call a stakeholder meeting in their local government with all the Akpu or fufu producers and educate them. You understand? Because ignorance is not an excuse. So once they have educated them, they too possibly will stop. But because of the difficult nature of some human beings, some may still refuse to stop it because it gives them quick money. They should have a way of monitoring their activities. They can make use of these local vigilante people by giving those local vigilante people phone number. Let the masses be on the lookout. Any fufu woman that processes fufu in their environment, when they notice they are adding any detergent or whatsoever to it, they should send a message to that number. They let the vigilante come and pick them up. That will actually stop it very, very well.